What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you are watching the countdown to Transformers Age of Extinction. This is day 4, which means that there are only 4 days left before Transformers Age of Extinction comes out on June 27th. And I got my tickets for June 26th, 9 p.m. in IMAX 3D, so this is really exciting. And a lot of people are also watching it at earlier times, such as June 25th in various countries in Asia, and also some people are getting it a little later on. But in North America, the movie opens in 4 days, and it's going to be really exciting. And what I'm here to do is get you guys pumped up for the biggest movie of the year. So what are we going to talk about in this video? Well, I've been receiving a number of messages where people have been asking me, what is the best way to watch Transformers Age of Extinction? And that is a very good question. Now, over the course of the time that I've been covering the production of Transformers Age of Extinction, you will find that I've been talking a little bit about some of the technical aspects of the production, such as what kind of cameras they've been using, and the sound setup, and also the 3D. You know, there's a lot of really technical aspects about the production that maybe some people might not care about, or also some people just don't. You know, they're not as interested about to really listen to what I have to say. Well, a part of the reason why I talk about it so much is because it is important to know what is the best way to really experience Transformers Age of Extinction as an immersive experience. When I watch a film, a big film like a live-action Transformers film, I don't think of it as you know, just spending, you know, $15 to watch a 2.5-hour movie. I don't think of it that way. You know, big movies like Avatar, Star Trek Into Darkness, and of course the Michael Bay Transformers films, you know, these are really big films, which really, in my opinion, are a true immersive experience. So I see it as an immersive experience. And if you want that immersive experience, you have to know what is the best way to watch this movie. And I'm here to relay that information to you right here. Now, it's a good time to ask this question because Michael Bay just answered the question on his website at michaelbay.com very recently, actually. And I'm going to quote what he said. This is in quotes in big font. The best way to see this movie is definitely in IMAX 3D, by far. Why? Because, for one, we did technically excellent 3D in this film. We conceived and shot this movie with 3D cameras. So many movies use 3D as an afterthought. We also are the first movie in the world to shoot with the new IMAX digital 3D camera. The Age of Extinction was formatted for 2.40 for normal theaters. What makes the IMAX version of this film so different is that 60% of the movie opens up and fills the whole IMAX screen. It makes Transformers 4 such an immersive experience. The second best way to watch Age of Extinction is in a 3D theater featuring Dolby Atmos sound. Atmos is the next level in surround sound experience. This sound not only wraps around from front to back, side to side, there is also a layer of sound above you. The audio will roll and spin around and above you while watching the spaceship chase scene in Age of Extinction. See you at the movies. So there you have it. The best way to watch this movie is an IMAX 3D. If you have an IMAX 3D theater, you know, within, you know, maybe within driving distance away, definitely go out of your way to watch it in IMAX 3D. Hopefully in your very first viewing of the film. That way you get to experience the way it was meant to be experienced for the first time. And once you've experienced it, then you can say that I've watched it in IMAX 3D, then when I decide that I want to watch it again, if you want to watch it again, then you can check it out in the standard format, right? Now, if you don't have an IMAX 3D theater, you know, where you're located, then the next best way is to watch it in 3D. And also ask your theater if they have the Dolby Atmos sound setup in the theater. All right? If they do, make sure you're going in to watch it in that particular theater. Now, if you cannot watch 3D in general and 3D gives you a headache and you just don't like 3D at all, then, you know, watch it in 2D. But this message that I'm giving to you right here is to the people who are open-minded and want to check it out in the best possible way. Okay, first of all, IMAX gives you an amazing crystal clear picture. The resolution is ridiculous, okay? When they get up close to the human faces, you can see all the pores and the detail. It's just really, really crystal clear picture quality. It's amazing, okay? And to top things off, with that crystal clarity, you know, one thing about 3D is that it takes 3 to 4 seconds for the human eye and the brain to really register the 3D effect, all right? Michael Bay knows this. And a lot of directors, they've used 3D as an afterthought. They don't really care. But Michael Bay knows this, and he wants to give you the best possible 3D experience. So, with that being said, a lot of the camera work that's going to be used in Transformers Age of Extinction won't be his typical, you know, handheld work with the camera shake. It will be a lot more stabilized with longer takes. Long takes that last at least 4 seconds. That way, your brain and your eyes can really register that visual depth. All right? So, definitely watch it in IMAX 3D. Another one of the reasons why you should watch it in IMAX 3D is because of this. You see the black bars that are, you know, on the top and bottom of the screen? The black bars will disappear for 60% of the film. Would you want to watch your movie like this? Or would you want to watch it like this? Think about it. I would rather pay more to get the full experience. That's the way it was meant to be seen. 60% of the film was captured with state-of-the-art brand new IMAX 3D camera technology. Okay? So why wouldn't you want to watch it in the way that the director intended for the movie to be watched? 60% meaning that 80 minutes of the film will be in the full frame format. No more black bars, no more of the widescreen bars. They just disappear for the big action sequences, okay? So you definitely want to watch it in IMAX 3D. As for everybody else, you're going to get these 2 sections cut off. Therefore, you're not watching the entire movie. But if you don't have an IMAX theater in your city, then that's unfortunate. Check it out in 3D with Dolby Atmos, okay? So, some people might be asking me, hey, this is the first time they're using the IMAX 3D cameras? Wait a minute, what about Avatar? What about Star Trek Into Darkness? Well, Avatar was using the Fusion 3D system, which is developed by Vince Pace, and that was a very state-of-the-art system, but this is definitely something newer. This is actually invented by IMAX. This is a product of IMAX. Okay, what they did in Avatar is they shot it in 3D, which was great looking 3D, but they also remastered it for IMAX. Now in Star Trek Into Darkness, they shot it with IMAX cameras, but they post-converted it for 3D. Okay, so never have any of these 2 movies used IMAX 3D cameras. This is the very first time they're using it. It was either a remaster in IMAX DMR later or a 3D post conversion afterwards. All right, but never has it been shot with an IMAX 3D camera, and that's why I am so anxious to check it out with this new camera system. So it's very, very exciting. Now, even The Dark Knight Rises has never shot 80 minutes worth of IMAX footage. The Dark Knight Rises had 60 minutes worth of IMAX footage. Only Interstellar, which is Christopher Nolan's next film, will actually have 100 minutes worth of IMAX footage, which is going to beat out Transformers Age of Extinction. But IMAX, this new IMAX 3D technology is definitely the way to go. All right, so there you have it. That's why I wanted to really tell you guys and inform you guys that if you're gonna watch this movie, watch it in the best possible format. Like I said before, don't think of it as spending 20 or 25 bucks for a 2.5 hour movie. Don't think of it that way, okay? Think of it as an experience. Think of it as a ride that you might want to ride again later on. That's the way I see it, and the reason why I watch movies again and again like these is it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. What I'm here to see is, and what I'm here to really be in the theater for is an experience. I'm paying for that, and I want to experience again. Just like how I decided to experience Dark of the Moon 11 times in the theater. You know, it doesn't matter if the movie was good or bad. When I saw robots fighting, and when I saw the whole wingsuit sequence, it gave me an experience. It gave me emotions, and that is feelings of excitement and laughter and just surprise and shock and just completely being overwhelmed with visuals. I want that experience, and you can only get that experience if you really watch it in IMAX 3D or at least in 3D with Dolby Atmos, okay? Everybody else, Watch it in 2D if you can't watch it in IMAX 3D, all right? So there you have it. That's all I got to say in this video. I mean, it took 10 minutes to really convince you guys to watch it in IMAX 3D, if I even convinced you guys at all. But really, there's a huge reason why Michael Bay is really pushing this. There's a huge reason why I'm pushing this. It's because I want you to see what I see. Alright, now, we're not going to end this video with just that. We're going to end this video with a little bit of a contest. Now, as you can see, at Rotten Tomatoes, the reviews are pouring in. Currently, it's at 50%. 3 fresh tomatoes and 3 rotten tomatoes, okay? 6 reviews, 50-50, giving it a 50% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's play the Guess the Tomato Meter score at RottenTomatoes.com. Head over to RottenTomatoes.com and just get familiar with how they use their review system. And what they do is they accumulate all the reviews, and then based on how many fresh tomatoes there are against the Rotten Tomatoes, they will give it a percentage, and that will be the score that Transformers: Age of Extinction will get for the movie, for their score. All right, and well, let's first take a look at the previous scores for the Michael Bay Transformers films. All right, so the first one is the highest at 57%. Not quite a fresh tomato yet. Had it had 3% more, it would have been a fresh tomato. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen was the worst at 19%. Okay, Transformers: Dark of the Moon was a little bit higher at 36%. My prediction is that Transformers: Age of Extinction will be better than Transformers: Dark of the Moon, but won't have as high a rating as the original Transformers live action film. So I'm gonna predict that the tomato meter rating that it's gonna get at the end of the weekend. That means Sunday, June 29th. The final rating on Sunday, June 29th at midnight, I'm predicting that it'll be 43%. Okay? What does this mean for the movie? Not a whole lot. This is just critics. Praising the movie and bashing the movie. All right? So, you know what? Let me know in the comment section below what is your prediction for the tomato meter. Now, here's the rules. Comment only once. And second, if you are over, then you're automatically your score is not counted. If you are exactly on it, you definitely win. Now, but if you are maybe below it and nobody else guesses close, then you're the next winner. But if you guess over, then your prediction is disqualified. It's kind of like the Price is Right. Okay, we're gonna use Price is Right rules. Okay, and so by Sunday, June 29th, midnight Pacific Standard Time, that will be the final score, and that's what we're going to use as the answer. And, well, I decided that, you know what, let's give away something really neat, and that is this. This is a SavCon a character card, Transformers Robots in Disguise Optimus Prime, autographed by Neil Kaplan himself. I was there at the convention, and Neil Kaplan autographed his character card. Next, we have a Transformers Dark of the Moon guidebook that is only distributed in China by Hasbro China, and it comes with 3D glasses, so you can see these characters in 3D. And also, this is a Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons catalog from Hasbro China. Okay, so this you can only get from Hong Kong and China and and Taiwan. All right, and that is the prize. If you don't like the rules, don't play. If you don't like the prizes, don't play. But for everybody else, good luck. If you guess exactly, you win. If there's several people who guess exactly that score, then I'll pick a random winner. All right. If nobody guesses the exact score by the time it's June 29th at midnight, then I'll take the next closest one who did not go over. And there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. That is gonna be a fun contest, and we'll announce the winner on June 30th. Okay, so there you have it. Once again, watch this movie in IMAX 3D if you live near an IMAX theater. If it's 2-hour drive, make that 2-hour drive. Make it happen. Do yourself a favor and put yourself in the movie in IMAX 3D. All right, and that's all I gotta say in this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @RaginNation. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Countdown Day 3. Peace. Peace. And Hot Shot is a repaint is a blue repaint of Crosshairs. Check it out. Here